And I'm saying this because I think I had that cyclospora stuff. If you remember, we were sitting here in the studio, everything was fine. And all of a sudden I looked at you and said, I got to go.
I guess my assumption, and this is a total assumption, is that when you got it, it was like almost a constant stream of violent diarrhea. Like you may get 5-10 minutes off and then you're back in there. I feel like you had a long...
Yeah, I don't see. I don't know.
Bouts in between, but I don't know. That was an assumption I was making. Is it very contagious? Because I didn't get it.
See, and I think if I did,
Janet get it?
Janet did not get it.
It's not considered contagious in the typical sense. As a direct person to person is highly unlikely. Okay, so I don't know if you got it or not, but let's just be safe and stay away from your poop. How about that?
So there's this uproar on the socials about people debating about this toy called My Mini Baby Mom and Surprise Doll.
Oh, yeah. I do remember you saying
It's a pregnant doll, which those have happened before. But it has a removable stomach that contains a very realistic amniotic sac with a tiny plastic baby and slime inside. I wanted to start with this because I'm like, why, dear Lord, why do we have or need this?
This is horrifying. I don't think kids want, this is not the part of the baby that's appealing. Maybe this is good for education. So you know what you're getting into if you get pregnant, that this is how it actually works. But no, I don't.
Did you just search it? Do you have it in front of you?
Yeah, but it doesn't look that. I don't know if I'm on the right one because it doesn't look really that disturbing. It kind of looks like a Barbie doll.
Okay, that's what I was going to tell you. Is it at first glance it looks like a Barbie doll, and so that's even scarier. It looks like a pregnant Barbie.
Okay, so I know how things work before I put this question out there, but how's the baby get out of this doll? I know how it works in real life. You don't have to tell me, but do you push on the doll's stomach to push the baby? Like how did...
I didn't do enough research into it because I really don't need to know anymore. When you tell me that it has an amniotic sac, to
birth the baby, all you have to do is remove the doll's stomach, pull out the sac, and squeeze until you push the baby out, along with some goo. No.
I'm telling you.
First of all... Okay, I was thinking like maybe educationally I can see a little value in this, but since I know that you remove the doll's stomach, that's going to be confusing for children. So the baby just comes, or the doctor comes and removes your stomach and then just pulls out the sac and then you squeeze it until okay, this is not educational.
No, it's not. It's gross.
It's wrong. That is not actually how it's
straight up gross.
So no, I can't get on board with this at any level now. Now we're miseducating and grossing kids out. I need... No toys that come with a sack of goo.
You are right there where I was. You are like, why? Why are we why? Ew. Can anybody listening in the comments tell us why?
Do you want this?
Does anybody, like, do you really think there's a little girl going, you know what I really want for Christmas this year?
No, this is not. This is the part of having babies that my niece refuses to discuss. This is the gross part. She doesn't want any part of this. No, this is not a toy people want. I can't imagine this going well. I don't know. Maybe I'll remember to keep an eye on it because I'm curious where this ends up. I'm not buying that. I don't think they're going to fly off the shelves. Just saying.
What? Oh, what if they sell out?
I mean, maybe a lot of people are after this and we're just wrong because we're clearly not the people they're marketing to.
No.
Regardless of, but who is? Kids don't want this.
Well, and
surely moms don't want goo in the house.
Well, yeah, and you're calling it My Mini Baby Mom and Surprise Doll. No, there's no surprise unless it's the goo.
Ew. Amniotic fluid is not necessary in a toy.
No.
And I can't believe I had to make that statement.
Thank you.
Ew. Maybe this leads into this because I don't think it's going to sell well. And it might end up getting returned a lot. And I just need to bring this up because my mind is blown. If I could be the emoji, I would be the emoji. Jeff has never had to wait in line for an Amazon return, he says.
No, not at Kohl's.
At Kohl's. Yeah. At Kohl's.
Yeah.
How? I can't wrap my head around this because I don't think I've ever gone and not had at least a 15-minute wait. And normally they are upwards to 30 minutes.
Well, we
usually.
actually need to correct that up until just the last time. Because the last time I was telling you.
Well, yeah, because that's why it even got brought up. Because you're like, I had to wait. That's
line.
it. And I was like, yeah, I mean, that's what you do. You get in there and you stand in line for 30 minutes and look at all the cards.
If I have to do
That's
if
right
I have to
next
do
to
the
the cards.
Kohl's return, I do it right after the show. So we're talking somewhere between 9 and 10. Maybe.
I do that too. I don't feel like I'm going at packed times. I mean, that's the benefit of working a morning show is I can go at lower traffic times for stuff like this. And yet there's I don't know if it's just moms. It's a convenient time for moms to get out too.
I don't know.
They're bringing back all the kids' returns. Nobody ever has their stuff in line. Like they don't have the things pulled up. It's not ready to go. They don't have the original packaging. It just takes forever.
I did. When I walked in, I was like, what is this? Because I had never seen a line.
I Googled it to see if anybody had ever done a poll on this. This is kind of research that I need, Jeff.
Okay.
They said the average wait time when it's not a holiday or peak time, like after people get off work, which of course is going to be a little bit busier, 5 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So you're still beating the average, but I'm over the average. So what's up with that? I'm wondering if it is worth my hard-earned money to give you a little tip because the Kohl's is next to your house. Maybe I give you like a $5 tip. You stop in and just, since it's easy for you to just roll in, throw in the package and walk right out. For me, you'd have to pay me way more than $5. It's a lot of my time that you're taking out of my day.
I at first blushed. I was like, okay, I'd do that. But you know what's going to happen? If you start doing that and I start getting a $5 tip from you, I'm going to have to start standing in line. And then I'm going to be like, I need more money.
Exactly. But man, I don't know. Listeners, how long are you waiting in the return line at Kohl's for Amazon stuff? I just need to know your average wait time. Is it just me? This is like Beth always gets the perfect parking spot. It just opens up for her. I don't understand how it happens. People just move out of their way, it seems. So maybe this is your Kohl's luck. Maybe everybody has luck in their own different specific situations.
Maybe.
I'll have to start paying attention to see if I have any kind of luck.
Okay, the next Kohl's return I do, I'll let you know if I did or did not have to wait in line.
Okay, I'm very curious. And listeners, chime in. I need to know your average Kohl's wait time.
So I want to pivot from the amniotic sac I brought up to begin the show.
Please do.
To explosive diarrhea.
Oh, no.
And I'm saying this because I think I had that cyclospora stuff.
You think you got it?
Yeah. So here's the deal. We had like a late lunch before we went over to the kids' house for dinner. Anyway, long story short, sitting at the table, and all of a sudden my stomach starts to do the rumbling thing. And I'm like, well, you know, we're going to leave in a little bit. And then the next thing I know, I had to sprint from the table to the
diarrhea.
bathroom.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I did. The next day, if you remember, we were sitting here in the studio. Everything was fine. And all of a sudden I looked at you and said, I got to go.
Right.
I'm just curious. You said you knew somebody you thought had it too. I mean, did you get this stuff?
No, I wasn't around them. I just saw on the socials they mentioned they were finally feeling better after having it. How long do symptoms like? Because I feel like I guess my assumption, and this is a total assumption, is that when you got it, it was like almost a constant stream of violent diarrhea. Like you may get 5-10 minutes off and then you're back in there. I feel like you had a long
I don't know
bouts in between, but I don't know. That was an assumption I was making. And can last anywhere from a few days to a month or longer. I was like, I thought it also lasted longer than just a couple days too. So I don't know if you had it or not. Is it very contagious? Because I didn't get it.
See, and I think if I did
Janet get it?
Janet did not get it.
It's not considered contagious in the typical sense. As a direct person-to-person is highly unlikely. Okay. Well, as long as we both stay away from your poop, we should be fine.
Wow.
I don't think
only on the podcast you're going to get that.
Which I don't think is going to be a problem for either one of us. I got no issues.
I have no desire to even be wearing. I'm not even around mine.
So I don't know if you got it or not, but let's just be safe and stay away from your poop. How about that? Thanks for sharing about your explosive diarrhea.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was it just, because it hit me at such a weird, like, it was like all of a sudden it's like, I'm not going to be able to keep this in.
Well, and if you did get it, you didn't even get the full benefits for a hot girl summer.
Right. I didn't lose 15 pounds in one sitting.
Yeah, just a couple of poops, few poops. That's not going to do it.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it wasn't like one and done. It was like a couple of times.
Yeah.
But then I had a break. And then like I said, the next morning,
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. Again, listeners, you want to chime in? Have you had explosive diarrhea? Jeff just told you all about his. So we can all share here, right? This is safe space.
Safe space.
Let's see. What else did I want to discuss? I went to a concert last night. I knew it was an outdoor show. It was Black Keys at the Zoo Amp. Great show. One of my favorite bands. Had to go. I knew when I got the ticket, no matter what day it was going to be the hottest day of the year because that's my luck. And it was. It was like 105 yesterday. I prepared big time for this. Like I went through, did all the research. Can you bring the water bottles? Yada, yada, yada. What do you do for the venue? All that kind of stuff. And then when I got there, I realized like concert going in your 40s is just different. You got to use some strategery if you're going to go in your 40s because it just looks a little different. So I noticed when deciding shoes, I was like, I don't know how long I'm going to be standing. So you're going to pick your comfy shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Want to have nice arch support in those shoes so you know how long you're safe no matter how long you're standing. When we were picking out a little, we got lawn seats. We were picking out a spot. We did not get chairs. Got to find some back support, right? You can't sit that long without back support in your 40s. So that factors into your sitting picking. So you kind of want to look up beforehand, make sure you got plenty of back support for your 40s. I recommend you take ibuprofen both before you go and after you get done. I think that's just the safest way to do it. Outside or not, you want to make sure you're hydrated before you go in because, you're going to have a couple drinks and you just want to make sure you're prepared for that. It's a lot easier if you don't bring a bag, by the way. Don't worry about being cutesy. You don't need that bag. Man, get it down to a wallet. What do you need while you're in there? You're going to be sweating and stuff. It gets you through the line faster. Also, a thing that I wish somebody would have told me in my youth. If you're going to headbang, abdomen. Use your abdomen to do it. Less neck muscle. You really need to be using that whole upper half so you don't strain anything. Consider stretching a bit first, maybe. If you're just going to really, really rock out a bit, do some headbangs, really focus on the abdomen.
Okay, this just long list of all the things that you just laid out. And you set it up beautifully about now that you're in your 40s. Did any of this ever cross your mind when you were in your 20s?
Not a single time.
Did you just go?
You just go. You do not look at the seating chart. You don't figure out where the bathrooms are. The only thing that you're thinking about with your outfit is, am I cute? You're not thinking about,
comfort.
Is this going to be comfortable? Like this outfit was planned outdoors in July in Oklahoma. So this is like, how little amount of clothing can I get away with and be comfortable being in public with? That was how this strategery went for that time. But yeah, no, back in your 20s, you don't think about any of that. You never think about your shoe support, your arch support in your feet. No. You're wearing whatever is cute for the outfit. Never once did I think about shoes. That's why I'm like, things are just a little bit different. And you don't think about that ibuprofen until you wake up the next morning with a little bit of a hangover and you're like, man, I guess I should have hydrated better and had some ibuprofen.
Man.
So am I wrong though? These are all pretty good tips, right?
Yeah,
You've learned over the
tips.
years that this is probably the way to go.
Yeah. I will tell you the biggest tip that I learned is you get older to go to these concerts. You spend the extra money and you get the VIP seating. Like when I went and saw Elton's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road concert.
Yeah.
VIP seating, where it was air conditioned.
That would have been a
food.
good call for the Zoo Amp. But I eat beforehand.
No, I know.
You gotta save that money.
I'm just saying I agree with you. I'm just saying when you get older, you realize, okay, if I'm doing this, I'm going to spend the extra so I don't have to die.
Here's another little pro tip, and I don't want to ruin it for artists. I don't know how this affects them. But you go to setlist.fm, you can see pretty much what they're going to play. Black Keys are cool, and their production allows this. So they switch up their lineup every time of songs, so you don't know exactly. But most of the time you can check what songs they're going to play, so you kind of know when to take your bathroom breaks. You know if you can sneak out before the encore. So you can miss all the traffic. Like, are these songs really worth it? How many do they really do? So that's a good pro tip, too, for planning ahead if you want to beat the traffic. Setlist.fm.
You're cracking me up.
So, those are all the things that I've learned over 40 years of concert going that I just feel like maybe you youngs, guys, just take advantage of this now. It's so much better. It's so much more enjoyable. You're so much more comfortable.
Granny Rach has spoken.
This is how you concert in your 40s. It's coming for you, people. whether you want it to or not, eventually you are not going to care about those cute shoes. That'll be the first thing to go. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I weren't good, Jim. Hey, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Why do you ladies get to decide what is or is not decoration for the house?
Okay. I don't know. I'm not in a situation where I live with somebody else that I have to allow that for male. What's happening?
Well, it's just been over. It's one of those deals where I know when I was, and I know guys and girls think completely different, and stuff that guys thinks are really cool. You know, you girls sometimes don't.
I've seen some things. Yes.
Or you might think it's cool, but you're not going to decorate the house with it.
Right.
Like, okay, so
yeah.
When I went on vacation, we were the fam was with us, and our family from Houston. The bottom line is somebody had gotten a really good deer head because they got their buck. Okay, wanted to put it in the house,
right? And
the wife said you can put it in the garage. I started thinking I have some really cool stuff in my garage.
Yep, that does seem to be
not the house.
That's the man space where all the man puts all of his posters.
So
and
it made me go, wait. And like I have this really cool OU Texas football that OU actually gave to me. Has my name on it, has the score. I think it's really cool. It's at our lake place in the hall where nobody can see it.
Now that you tell me where it is, I know exactly what you're talking about. But no, I didn't know what that was because it doesn't really draw attention to it. No, it's just kind of there.
So I'm just curious, why is it? Is this an unwritten rule that when you get in a relationship, you ladies get to decorate the house? And I'm not saying you're not better at it. Okay, this is not you stink at. No, it's just okay. Why can't I put my Super Bowl banner in the house somewhere? Why can't I put my OU pennant in the house? It's all out in the garage. It looks great, but why can't it go inside the house?
I think you're onto something here. It is an unwritten rule. I don't know. I mean, do I know? I've seen men's homes before, and they just don't look good. I mean, a bachelor's home, when you see a bachelor's home, first of all, impressive if they put anything on the wall to begin with.
True.
But whatever it is, it's probably a pennant or something like that, a flag. Almost every dude has some sort of sports flag in their bachelor pad.
Okay, I am honest enough. I'm honest enough to admit that if it wasn't for you ladies, we wouldn't have curtains and drapes. We wouldn't have paint. Because I mean, seriously, when's the last time a guy has painted any wall, any kind of color? He leaves it white and just covers it with, posters and whatnot.
My love of Steven Adams. Did you see when they showed his apartment?
I know I did, but I don't remember.
This was a stint. I mean, I think he's still single, but he admitted this. He didn't have a girlfriend at the time. So like, why? But it's literally just a bed that's on the floor. Doesn't have a bed frame. And then he has a desk with his computer and his like video game setup. And that's the whole dang thing. There's nothing on the walls. There's no rugs. There's like one blanket. That's it. His bed's on the floor. He's Steven Adams. What? So this is how men live. And I think women just step in and take it upon themselves to step up your lifestyles for you sometimes. But do you think... Imagine walking into your house and seeing a pennant over your fireplace instead of the picture that you have over it. Do you think that looks as nice?
No, I'd
say you agree it does look.
Here's the deal. I freely admit my wife is way better at decorating the house than I ever would be. But I'm like, well, what about that wall over there? Couldn't we just put it over there?
See, okay. I haven't lived with a dude that had any interest in putting any kind of decor anywhere. So I don't know exactly what this like. I do feel like I'm more lenient because when you walk into a guy's house, you do kind of look around and you're like, okay, if we combine these things, what's staying and what's going? And I feel like I'm more lenient than a lot of people on what's staying because I get that that's like your personal interest and that's your thing. But I got to admit, like you want to pin it, I'll be like, maybe not the living room. Is there another spot that maybe it goes in a guest room, like above a closet or something, like where the little spaces above the closet? Maybe we can fit it in there. So it's somewhere.
Well,
but it's
see,
not
that's what I'm laughing at because you sound just like Janet, not in the living room. And then she said, you can put it in the garage. It's like, oh,
I feel like I'd let you keep it in the house. But then like there's just
well, I guess here's the thing. Technically, I guess the garage is part of the house. So
like if you wanted to have that by your desk, you keep that. That's your area. You can do whatever you want with your little space over there. But our shared spaces are probably more my spaces, if I'm honest with you. I think that's how it goes.
You summed it up best, and I don't even know if you realize it. You said when you walk into a guy's house, you look and said, what is going and what is staying?
Yeah.
The first thing you said is going. And so I'm just laughing that it really is this unwritten rule. You guys already just know that ain't going to work.
You walk in and they got samurai swords above the fireplace. You know that's going. You got a Pulp Fiction poster that you just use thumbtacks and you've moved it a million times so the edges are all cut out. Like we're probably going to, all right, we can find something similar to that, but we need to step this up. We can do better. We can do better. I think that would be my way of approaching it. My compromise would be like, I see you like this thing, but we can do better.
Well,
we can step it up and make it something a little bit cooler.
Last podcast, we talked about your LED lights and your mood lighting and all your... But okay, what if I could do the same with lightsabers, like over the area where you have your... And they would be mood lighted lightsabers.
Listen, I'm open to that concept if we can make it work and make it practical. And then people might walk in and instead of being like, oh my gosh, what nerds, they'd be like, huh. I didn't notice those were lightsabers at first. That's actually pretty clever. That's a clever way to do it.
Alexa, turn on the mood saber.
See how open I am to compromise?
Yeah.
It's probably you can put it in the garage.
See, that's what I knew you were going to. Yeah, okay.
It'll make great mood lighting in the garage, Jeff.
Okay, you answered my question.
Okay, yep. I do think you're onto something. The last thing I have is I had you smell me earlier.
Yeah, you did. I thought it was kind of weird if people were watching on TikTok.
But okay, it's because back in my day when I was a looker.
Yeah, when you were a looker.
According to our TikTok.
I guess you smelled pretty good too, huh?
I did have a signature scent like in high school. That was a thing. I smelled like cotton candy. I don't know if that was a good decision or not, but people were just like, oh, I smell cotton candy. Rachael must be around kind of situation. And then I developed like a weird thing where like perfumes give me migraines. And so I just stopped wearing scents altogether. So I figured out that I can wear oils. And so now I'm on the oil scent train. But I picked out one that's called Outlaw. Here's how it's described. A bold and rebellious blend that captures the spirit of freedom and adventure. Outlaw is a smoky, woodsy fragrance with an untamed heart of rich musk and smooth vanilla. The deep, earthy tones of sandalwood and cedarwood create a rugged foundation for those who live on their own terms. Rugged, unapologetic, and a little bit sweet. Do you feel like this defines me? Have I found my signature scent?
No, I'm already laughing because I'm like, I just took a whiff of it and thought, yeah, that smells okay. I don't know where you get all that descriptor from.
Maybe you need to smell it again.
No, I'm okay. And I did tell you I liked it. And I thought it was kind of a unisex scent.
I also have a weird thing where I don't really like floral girly scent. I like clean scents, but I kind of lean toward masculine scents. I think they smell really good, but I don't necessarily want to smell like a dude. And then I've gone more on the earthy side. And then people say, you smell weird or interesting, which I guess is better than bad, but is effectively the same thing. No?
Let me just say,
if somebody said you smell interesting,
I would take interesting over what's that smell
True.
Any day.
But I knew I had like a patchouli kind of thing going on, so it's just very earthy. So I was trying to find something that's not so earthy that people around me won't. It's not something they smell every day. I think you think it's a unique smell.
I do think it's a unique
different.
smell.
And you weren't like, ew. So that's good. You weren't like, well, that's weird. What is that? Why'd you do that? So, but okay, with that description, does it mean, we were talking about my brand last week. Is this my signature scent now? Am I bold and rebellious with an untamed heart? Rugged, unapologetic, a little bit sweet.
A little bit sweet.
That's it. That's the only part of the description.
Remember, you're the woman who will not yell bingo at bingo. So there's no boldness there at all.
Maybe this scent will change me. Do you think?
Okay, I'll tell you this. When you take me to bingo and yell bingo, I'll tell you the scent changed.
I'm an outlaw, Jeff. That's the type of thing we outlaws do.